latest news happening around the Silicon Delta community. I'm Timmy Stephanie, your host on the Spotlight podcast. Trust me, today's episode promises to be amazing. You know, every once in a while, we get to meet someone who sees the world a little differently, someone who spots a problem most of us overlook and think. But wait, what if there's a better way around it? Our guest did exactly that with nothing but an idea, a lot of late nights, and a deep belief in what was possible. He built something truly special. A startup that is not only innovative, but actually going to help people in ways that matter. He is a proof that you don't need to have everything figured out, you just need the courage to start. And trust me, what he has built is only the beginning. Please let's welcome the founder of Trimly, Mr. Kinikachi Nath Amadi. It's really nice to have you here.
Thank you very much. It's really indeed a pleasure to be in your midst.
So let's get straight to today's activity. Can you please kindly tell us about your project?
Oh, thank you. Trimly, wow. Trimly is an inspiration. Yeah, so to say, it's an inspiration. The idea of Trimly and the project is, it's a platform. Trimly is a platform that enables grooming experts, get connected with clients at their convenience. Grooming experts such as the haircuts, stylists, that is the barbers, nail technicians, body and wellness therapists, tattoo and piercing experts, and also makeup artists. This platform harbors them, gives them the opportunity to showcase their skills, and also leverage on the platform and earning more for themselves. So the platform or the project, the project, so to say, is an empowerment for these grooming experts. It enables them build in their brand and also showcase their crafts to the world and earn more. Yeah, very lucrative. So that is basically what Trimly is all about.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Sounds interesting. And I must say, you really thought outside of the box.
Yeah.
This is a problem-solving innovation.
Yeah. To add to it, when this idea came up, I actually thought about having a community that we can, individuals can actually go around the needs, cater for the needs of these grooming experts. A lot of people, you see like a barber, a case study, a barber. You see a barber working, laboring day in, day out, every day. But this barber can't earn a living out of it. He can't. You see some of them looking tattered, some of them, they can't actually, make a living out of it. But that skill is big enough, is lucrative enough to make them earn a living out of it. So I thought about it and how can we give these individuals, these grooming experts, a platform to showcase their craft and actually enhance the model in which they operate.
Making it easy.
Yes, making it easy, and then also earn more from it. And this is also another view how Trimly came to be about. So
it's a very good thing.
Yeah.
You had to think about others.
Yeah. It's really good
to bring out these innovative projects.
Exactly.
This is so inspiring.
Yeah.
Moving over to the next question, Mr. Kinikachi. What inspired this project and what fuels your passion for this project?
Okay, my inspiration, my inspiration. Okay, first I will start with my mentor.
Okay.
Yes, my mentor who has always put in all he can.
Can we know him?
Yes, to make me better. The name of my mentor is Mr. Osem Yomon Igodalo.
Oh.
Yes, I have known him during my early days in school, the University of Port Harcourt. That was where I met him, and then I was into dancing. I was into dancing. So how I met him was a particular day when we had a show in school, and then I was to, carry out my craft, dancing, and then he saw me dance, and then after that he called me, and then I said, man, I like the way you dance. I would like to, give you that room, to grow in this craft. That it's really good. You dance very nice. And since I got that connection with him, he has really been putting effort to make me better. He connected me to, I think then the contact manager of MTN in Port Harcourt. He was the one who introduced me to him. So then I was actually anchoring a lot of their shows, and then later on, I became a student brand ambassador in Uniport for MTN. And then also that inspired me. I kept on moving and then became student ambassador for Guinness in Uniport, then. And all those while he was managing me.
So
he was
it's
like
safe
a
to
talent.
say he's a good leader.
He's a good leader. And then some time ago, he called me again and said, okay, now this is life. What do you want to do? So this is where it all started. So then I was thinking of a tech solution. A tech solution to real estate.
Oh.
Yes, to real estate. Leveraging tech, how individuals could actually go out there, get to see properties, buy properties. You can trade online, You can trade online. You can do your business online, leveraging an e-commerce platform created. So then he told me, like, oh, wow, wow, that's nice, and all that. So this has actually been on and on and on and on. How can I introduce tech into a craft? So, but fortunately or unfortunately, it didn't turn out the way I expected. But yes, through leveraging tech, an idea was still bettered. Now, this project that is in the grooming sector, I did a research and found out that the grooming sector lacked, a touch of check.
Yes.
And then the model these individuals in the grooming sector are operating is really of old. Very much old that, they are not growing, they are not advancing, they are not changing.
And now the world is advancing.
And the world is advancing, and this sector is just stagnant. I was like, what touch can we introduce to make these people see that what they have is more? They have something more. They have something that they can, leverage on and then actually make cool living out of. In our sector here, you see like a barber, he wakes up in the morning, he goes to the shop, he stays there all day, he's cutting the hair, and all that. But in the advanced world, you get to see that this is now mobile. Leveraging tech, yes, it's more than that. Yes, you see, leveraging an e-booking system, you can reach out to your clients, on
thousands of people,
thousands of people, and then you see you earning more, and it's quite lucrative than waiting in a particular unit. You just stay there and you're expecting someone to walk into your shop and all that. It's old, So
it's a cake.
This really inspired me to see how I could change that model. And of course, I can't say all this without the touch of divine inspiration too. In the area of God, actually, for this inspiration to be more balanced, it took a lot of praying. Oh God, show this to me. How can I need an idea. It started with an idea. I need an idea. I need an idea, to solve a problem. So, initially I was talking about real estate and all that. So, but on a particular day in church, after my marriage, I was thinking of, okay, I and my wife, let us open a barbing salon. This is how it actually came to be. Let's open a barbing salon and then manage it and then see how we can use it to run our finances, our economy in the house, But on this day in church, while Papa was praying, I'm a member of Salvation Ministry, of course. While Papa was praying, and he asked us to pray to God for an idea, and it just popped up. The idea just, popped up, and I was like, wow, I didn't see this. So that was actually the initial bet of it. Before I now started making a research on the models that this grooming expert has been using to, run the business, and then came up with this other better way. Yes, to make it very more lucrative for them. So the community that Silicon Data has created here also advanced and also helped me actualizing this. They have actually put out an enabling environment for people with these ideas. It's not enough to have an idea. It's also not enough to speak about it. But how can you bring it to life? So that is where Silicon Delta came in and then assisted in making this dream come alive. Thank you.
I must say, this is a really great project. It's rare. It's one of a kind.
Yeah.
And I'm inspired.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
So, so far, what has been your biggest obstacle you faced? How did you overcome it? Your challenges?
Oh, wow, this question is funny. The reason why I say it's funny, it's serious, but yet funny. The biggest challenge, in a startup, it's usually the finance. It is one of the greatest challenge. Ideas, when you are gifted, when you are inspired, you are at ease to get ideas or get solutions to your model, test run your model, and how you can get it. But without the finance, you can't actually put this vision out there.
To life.
You can't actually bring it out,
Reality.
So finance is for me, yes. And why I say it's kind of funny is because I remember after the whole ideas came up and then we started test running the model, did the first phase of the business by registering the company and all that. I remember I and my wife, we started looking out to God for prayer. So we made this prayer. God, you have given us this idea. We are praying for this finance. Give us the finance. Give us the finance. So I remember, after that prayer, I remember, doors began to open. The next thing, I got an assistance, and then I was able now to facilitate the payments, or all he has to do to make this product being created by the tech, the build core of Silicon Delta. Yeah, I remember I met them and then I was able to finance it and then put this vision out there. So the product, as I can say, as we are talking here, the product is live and running. We are almost at the conclusion. And also anticipating our launch day, which will also be communicated because yes, it's going to be a big day for Silicon Delta. So it's the finances here. It's the finances,
and God came through.
And God came through for us.
This is a testimony that God
it's indeed a testimony. Yeah.
Moving on to our fourth question: how has Silicon Delta helped you in achieving this project? Because I know you're a member of Silicon Delta community.
Yeah.
So how did Silicon Delta help you?
Wow, that's a truly inspiring question, honestly, because I know without Silicon Delta, this wouldn't have been possible. Talking about the facility, there are a lot of features here in Silicon Delta. There is a studio that enables you bring out your vision for those who are creative. There is also a game room. There is a tech area where you see these developers, young developers, people who are actually trying to shape the future through tech. You see where they are, crafting that. So Silicon Delta has really made it possible because being a member of this community, I have the opportunity, the privilege to navigate through these different departments of Silicon Delta to make sure that everything I need for my vision, my project to come alive is being made available. So Silicon Delta has really played a huge role, in making this come to life. Thank you.
We are so glad.
Yeah.
We are the ones helping you.
Wow, I'm truly grateful.
Make this in reality.
Yeah.
Moving on to the last question. Any final words you have to say to the viewers out there watching this right now? We don't get skip here, so is there anything you want to tell them?
Yeah, of course. My words are on the encouraging side, as individuals, as people on earth here, operating on earth here. The world is really changing, and really changing fast. So I am by these words urging the youths out there to look out, leverage through most possible resources that are closest to them, and try to make a living out of it. it is good you change while the world is changing. Try to make a difference within your space while the world is changing. And with that, I think we have a chance to save the world or actually reach out or meet up with the competition out there. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Kinikachi.
Yeah.
I must say I am inspired.
Thank you very much.
So, guys, it's a wrap on today's episode of Spotlight Podcast. And I still remain your host, Timmy Stephanie. Watch out for the first of its kind, a grooming app. Until we meet again. Bye.